Alright, this is a new solid state charging circuit I wanted to try. Just for the ability of the tuning ability. It's basically I'm going to show the circuit later. It's underneath, but it's just a basic Bedini style circuit, and it just self oscillates. That's it. But what I have is two run coils and one trigger coil. This is the trigger coil. It's sitting on its own little ferrite tuning rod, radio tuning rod. This is my main driving coil, you could say. It's just a bunch of turns wrapped around a bigger ferrite rod, and that's in parallel with this other run coil, which is an air coil. And those two are in parallel. This is the trigger, so that way I can basically move my trigger coil around. I can move it in and out of this coil, which basically dictates how hard it's going to fire the transistor, how hard it's going to drive this coil. Well, both of these coils, I guess you would say. But right now it's running. I have it. My trigger coil sitting a little bit far away from my run, so it's drawing very little. Hardly picks up on this meter. It's probably around 5 or 10 milliamps, and I'm charging a 9-volt battery over here with it right now. But I guess just to show, it's fairly efficient. It drives it at such a high frequency. These meters right here don't work. I have to use an analog. But this is the only one I have. And if I take it off, take the charge off, you can see it goes up to about 130 milliamps. So when you put it back on, it goes way down. So that's about normal. But you can see that I can take this. And I have these magnets on here to help tune it. And I can take this trigger coil and move it in and out. So turn it back on, so you can see the coil's all the way in, pushing too much current for this meter. And as I move it further away, the current goes down. It's easily tunable. So the further away I move the trigger coil, the less current it takes in at a higher voltage kicks out. The further I push it in, more current it takes in, less voltage it kicks out. But it's pretty good. It's like, let's unplug that. Take like a 35-volt cap. See if I can charge that. All the way up. It's pretty good. It's 12-volt input. Show the underneath. No resistor. Just the transistor and the diode. So that's the resistor.